In 1990, 6 people were found brutally murdered on a remote Bavarian farm. Days earlier, strange footprints led to the home, but none led back out. The killer may have lived with the bodies for days and was never caught. This is the chilling true story of the Hinterkaifek murders. On a cold March evening in 1922, in the remote woods of Bavaria, Germany, a brutal and baffling massacre took place. 6 lives were taken in the dead of night, and over a century later, no one knows who did it. This is the story of the Hinterkaifek murders. The Gruber family lived in isolation on a small farmstead called Hinterkaifek, named for being hidden behind the town of Kaifek. Andreas Gruber, his wife Cecilia, their daughter Victoria, her 2 children, and their new maid Maria Baumgartner. Just days before the murders, strange things began to happen. Andreas told neighbors he'd seen footprints in the snow leading from the forest to his farm, but no prints leading back. He never reported it to the police. On the night of March 31st, the killer struck. One by one, the family members were lured into the barn and murdered with a pickaxe-like weapon, known as a mattock. After killing Andreas, Cecilia, Victoria, and her daughter, the murderer went inside and killed 2-year-old Joseph in his crib and Maria, the maid, in her room. The attack was savage and yet eerily precise. What's worse, the killer may have stayed in the house for days. Neighbors reported smoke from the chimney. Animals were fed. Food was eaten. When the bodies were found 4 days later, they were covered in hay, neatly, almost respectfully. The police were stumped. Hundreds were questioned. The murder weapon was never found. The motive? Unknown. Victoria was rumored to be in an incestuous relationship with her father. Joseph's father was a mystery. Some suspected jealousy, rage. Others believed the killer was living on the property before the murders ever happened. Even in 2007, German police reopened the case with modern forensics, and still nothing. The Hinterkaifek farm was demolished the same year. Nothing remains except a monument and a question that still chills the spine. Who killed the Gruber family? And what did they stay? In the snow-covered silence of the Bavarian forest, the footsteps still lead to Hinterkaifek, but they never lead back. Hit like, share, comments, and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you.